Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. And Aquaman, issue number 41. This is a Drowned Earth tie-in. By tie-in, yeah, it's a tie-in, but it's like part 2 of the thing, because I have a feeling this is going to wind up tying into the whole thing. What whole thing? Well, even though it's not exactly announced on the front cover, this is the first issue of Drowned Earth, the first part of the story arc. So Justice League issue number 10. Hope you were able to check out that review. If not, pretty sure it's still up. In the meantime, let's get into who made this book so we can start talking about this book, because this was a pretty interesting book. I actually like this better than Justice League. All right, this particular issue is called Here Comes the Flood, doo-doo. Here comes the flood, and I say it's all wet and doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You guys have no sense of humor. All right, anyway. So yeah, this issue is called Here Comes the Flood. We got writer Dan Abnett, pencils Lan Medina, inks Vincent Cifuentes, colors Gabe Elatabe. Yeah, nope, sorry, I had no chance of that one. Letters Steve Wands, cover Riccardo Federici, and variant cover Joshua Middleton. The variant cover was actually pretty damn sexy, I gotta admit. But, yeah, this one's... Ooh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this, man. Gorgeous cover, gorgeous everything. You want to see the worst part of this entire book? It's that image of Mira on the front and what she's got in her hands. I really just want you to, like, pay attention to that. You notice what she's got in her hand? What is that? Huh. What does that belong to? Anyway... She's in this and she's kicking butt, and all she's doing this entire issue is like she's trying to handle stuff, because if you didn't read Justice League issue number 10, understand that there's a quick recap in here. There's these 3 gods, these water gods. In the Justice League issues, Poseidon has been murdered. Okay, it was actually Cheetah who killed him, along with, what's his name, Black Manta, which is kind of important. So he's been killed, and now that that's happened, I guess he's been holding back on these 3 invaders, these other gods, the water gods, gods of the seas, whatever, from these other planets. Yes, other planets in different parts of the galaxy. Now, or different parts of the universe. Anyway, mind you, the source wall is down, so all the rules have been cut off. So... they are the invaders here, and this great hero from Atlantis had come along, and he's like, I'll stop you guys, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, so read Justice League 10 for more on that. These guys are here, and they want to burn the earth. Actually, they want to drown the earth. And this new water that they're kind of adding, and it is causing the sea levels to rise because it is something new. This new kind of purplish water is actually causing people to completely freak out and turn into demonic-looking beings, lose their mind, start speaking in runes. Yeah, that's a weird one. It's almost like Venom. You know, the Donny Cates Venom stories going on. And they're trying to eat people. They're like the living sea dead. All right? And that's if this water touches anyone. So a couple people got turned in the other book also. So Aquaman is stuck in this place with these 3 gods who can apparently kick his sorry butt. Yeah, if you could beat up on Aquaman and just like manhandle him like he was manhandled in Justice League 10, there is no chance. We're all dead. We're all screwed. I personally welcome our new watery overlords. But that being said, Mira doesn't. She's the queen of Atlantis, damn it. And she's going to kick everybody's butt and take everybody's name. So while these waters are rising, and like the streets of the cities of the surface world are now covered in water, and they're starting to cover the skyscrapers as things go by. Ships are already coming in, and just people are being turned. Batman is sealed inside of the Hall of Justice, so he's fine, but he's contacting with Mira, and Mira is holding back the water in this big shell. We've seen so many times how powerful Mira is. She'll kick your butt, my butt. She'll kick all the butts. You know what I'm saying? Tattoo a little, you know, like boop, the little seal of like the trident or whatever, the seal of Atlantis on there. You know what I'm saying? She's holding everything back. Now, she can only do this so long because the 7th trides have been overtaken, and that's where all the backup generators, all the main generators are. So there's an explosion, and she's like, "Oh crap! I was stunned. I lost control for a second," and that's really all it took. So all these people, including this kid named Dodo. Who names their kid Dodo? I know that sometimes you got, you know, a different language, and this may sound endearing, but, you know, just for my sake, with all the popularity and the marketing that America gets and the English language gets, whatever you're going to name your kid, consider checking what it means in English if it means something first. It may sound a little bit pretentious, but just consider checking. I'm just saying. So the kid's name is Dodo. Anyhow, so he gets turned into a monster too, along with his dad, his mama, his great aunt Tilly in Chicago. Oh wait, no, that's Ben Grimm's great aunt Tilly. So Aunt Petunia, that's what it was, Aunt Petunia. So Mira's trying to hold everything back. She doesn't, and everything gets covered. This is a sick issue, and the person she's got to turn to is, oh man, it's wild. So again, even though this is my least favorite part of the entire book, is this image, just because of the way her face looks. Like, that's the one somebody's gonna be like, oh, I think I did the face really good. Look, beautiful art all throughout this book, but just the face, just the mouth specifically, just looks a little like the tiara is awesome, the hair is awesome, everything about this is awesome, man, just awesome. Look at her, she's got that come hither look, and oh yes, Mira, I absolutely will come hither, thither, I will come thither. Did I say that right? Who cares? So anyway, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of her mouth. And literally, that's the only problem I have with this entire book. So that's awesome, all right? But again, look at the trident she's holding. Whose trident is that? If you don't know, buy the book. If you do know, then you know that you got to buy the book. Either way, you should probably buy the book. It's an awesome book, guys. Fantastic book. Love this cover. Love this cover. No, Aquaman does not get turned in this, so bit of a fake out on the cover. Not important. This is an awesome book. I definitely liked it. Like I said, I like this better than the Justice League issue, but the Justice League issue is kind of mandatory. Anyway, go and check them both out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.